John, thanks for your time. Obviously in pre-season you said that this season would be one of the tightest NPL seasons in a while, and it kind of seems like that. You've got the front three that have sort of broken away. Have we seen a season like this before?
Look, it seems to be getting like that every year, bit by bit. So, but I think the front three have broken a little bit away from the next batch of teams, not so more than other years this year. But there's a long way to go. There's another round to go. So, we're under no illusions that we've achieved nothing yet at the moment, and I think all the teams know that. And there's no doubt teams that are in the bottom half of the league, they always strengthen towards the end of the season, especially second round once the window opens up. So it's going to be it's going to be an interesting run home. We're okay in a good position at the moment, so we've got to uphold that at the moment. And we know there's some big games coming up, and next round we've got more away games, so we're going to have to be really careful the way we treat every game.
Obviously a huge game on Saturday, but maybe given we're speaking now, we might look back at the season, halfway point coming up almost. You lost 9 players in the off-season at the end of the year. How did you get recruitment so well this year?
Yeah, look, it's I think this year we're more of a team, so the players probably individually not as good as some other players who have left the club. In saying that, I think a lot of players, and I keep on saying this, that we've recruited that have had are very good players, but the environment they were in, unfortunately, they couldn't express themselves properly. Whereas here, they've come here, they've allowed to express themselves as footballers, as human beings, and you see the fruits of it when they play, and they play freely, they're enjoying themselves, and when you do that, you get results. So, whilst I wanted specific players, I did start at the start of the year. I did start with a 3-5-2 system. However, we lost some players again during the pre-season, moved on to A-League clubs, and so we've had to revert back to the 4-3-3. So there's been a couple of shifts there, but some players have adapted really well. And it's been a pleasant surprise for me to see that. And sometimes it takes a bit of time, but they've actually grasped it straight away. And it's been pleasing to see the fact that they're doing that on the field week in, week out. So, overall we're extremely happy, extremely happy for the players, especially the ones that before weren't really showing their true self, whereas here they're actually doing it. So I'm really happy for them.
Yeah, and obviously 10 games played, and you've had all the games in the Cup as well. How have you kept the boys undefeated?
Yeah, look, it's we have a slight rotation system. We've got 16 players fit, which is great. And Slipper is back now, so that'll be 17. So we're really pleased with that. We do the right management with the players. We manage them quite well, especially with their activations before training and their proper warm-ups, and our actual training sessions are loaded properly with the help of our physios, and so everything's really working really well at the moment. And when you have fit players and healthy players, you can actually afford to chop and change for cup games and games that are pretty close to each other, like if there's a Monday game and a Friday game. Some players might be a bit more tired and so on, and checking the loads of the players, how they're going, they're tracking them quite well, and Pat, our analysis coach, is doing that exceptionally well, and it allows us to say, okay, well, X player's done really a lot of Ks this day, maybe it's a bit time we relax him a bit and put someone else in. So that's the part of the rotation process. It's not just we just want to change players for the sake of changing. There's a reason behind that. So, and the players have come in have actually performed extremely well, and the key of it is that we've had players who've come in and really made an impact, and we're exceptionally really happy with that.
You're undefeated and now leading what's been described as the best NPL in the country. Do you think that the standard of the league has gone up or down this year?
No, it's good. It's definitely on the rise, no doubt about it. Definitely on the rise, and clubs are are getting better and better. And the good thing that I'm seeing a lot of clubs are doing, the infrastructure's better. So that's really good. And it may take a bit of time for some of them to come to be to a level where they want to be, but I believe it's a great start for them. Because in the olden days it was just rock up to training, have a training session, then go out with the boys that night, and then rock off for the game on the weekend. Now it's everyone's really treating it professionally. It's great to see. We've had to do that. If we didn't move that way, then we might as well scrap the league and just become a state league. But NPL's become a bit more professional, and it's great to see. But it's got to continue, and it's got to get better and better, because you want this league to eventually help the A League become better also, because if this league's good, then the A League won't need to go all over the world to get players. You've got them right here in your backyard.